The opposition BJP in Karnataka has alleged that Mysuru Urban Development Authority has illegally allotted an alternative land in the posh area to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's wife, Parvathi, against the acquisition of close to 4 acres, which was allegedly owned by her. Now, the Chief Minister rejected the charge, saying that his wife was entitled for an alternative under the 50-50 ratio scheme that was introduced by the previous BJP government after MUDA formed a layout on her land without even acquiring it. Under the scheme, a land loser gets a quarter acre of developed land against the acquisition of 1 acre of undeveloped land. Siddaramaiah, who hails from Mysuru, also claimed that an alternative land was given to his wife during the previous BJP government and not during his tenure as the Chief Minister. The BJP has said that Central Bureau of Investigation or retired High Court judge should in fact probe the matter, but the government assigned 2 IS officers to investigate it only to go ahead and cover up the alleged scam. Now, for more on this, I'm joined in by my colleague Vajiola. Vajiola, now this particular land allotment, of course, we have seen how land has been a big issue in Karnataka. We had seen about the denotification of land scam before. Now, this particular allotment of land, Siddaramaiah says that it is part of the policy that was initiated by the BJP themselves with regard to the 50-50 ratio scheme, where developed land is given for undeveloped land that is taken up. How is the Chief Minister, in fact, trying to bring out this matter, saying that it was a proper process? Because he says that it was gifted land, later it was not told to his wife that it was being acquired, and MUDA just developed like that. Can an agency just develop land like that?
Well, Varghese, you're right. This is what the Chief Minister claims, but the BJP, on the other hand, is somewhere calling this a 4,000 crore scam where they believe that the Chief Minister is at the helms of it. And this particular case of the Chief Minister's property, the Chief Minister has clarified, saying that it's not a land that they purchased, it's a land that was purchased by his wife's brother Mallikarjun in 1996, and it was given to his wife as a gift deed. And after that, for a few years, it was there, and then MUDA was organized, and MUDA then acquired the the 3 acres and 36 gunta land without notification to the property owners. And when Pavitra, the wife of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, inquired about it, MUDA realized it that knowingly or unknowingly they have done this. So therefore, what the MUDA did was they assured the Chief Minister that the previous government, before the rule was 30-40 on the basis of that, but in the BJP regime it had changed to 50-50 ratio. And as per that, they had given them this land is what the Chief Minister claims. Now the BJP, on the other hand, is not ready to accept that as an instance, and says that there is a bigger scam behind this, because 2 of the officers from the MUDA department were transferred just after the allegations had come up, and they believe that these transfers have happened because of these allegations, and therefore the inquiry that the government has set up of 2 IS officers looking into it is something that the opposition has rejected, and they demand that a retired judge should look into this matter and bring an end to it. But as of now, the Chief Minister clearly claims that it wasn't a property that is under his name. It was his wife's property gifted to him by his brother, and MUDA had acquired it. And it is MUDA who had given them the land back on a 50-50 ratio. And it is not done in this government. It had happened during the previous BJP government. So both of them have both of them have their points in front. It now remains to be seen what the inquiry tells us on this.
No, the question has been about this inquiry. Now, the BJP has been saying that the CBI should investigate it or a retired judge should investigate it. But the government seems to have put out 2 IS officers to look into the matter. That has become a point of contention, hasn't it?
Yes, well, like I mentioned, this is where R. Ashok had tweeted saying that this should have been given to a retired judge instead of 2 IS officers. The idea of giving an IS officer is that he will be under pressure, and he will also dance to the tunes of the government, is what the BJP believes. So now it depends on the government whether they will take cognizance of this and give it to the retired judge or not. But looking at it, it is unlikely that the government will change its stand and give the investigation to a retired judge. As of now, we will have to wait and watch what the committee comes out with and what these 2 IS officers give as as of now. Siddaramaiah claims that there is no allegations of corruption in this. It is not a land that has any financial transaction, nor has his name or his account been used anywhere. It is a gift deed from a brother to a sister, and that is what it is, which is required with MUDA. And MUDA itself gave it back on the 50-50 ratio as per the BJP government's policy of the last year. So now it remains to be seen where the scam comes out and what is the 4,000 crore that the BJP is allocating.